Hi, my name is Will Chen, and I'm an intern at Data Center. And I'm gonna show you how to use Lime Survey, both to take a survey and also to actually create your first survey within Lime Survey. So first, you can go to this address right here, datacenter.atwebpages.com/limesurvey. And once you get here, you can go ahead and click Sample Survey Experience with Surveys. And this is an example survey that I created to really show kind of the capabilities and the interface that survey takers will see. So you can see here there's the basic short fill-in, there's the select one, and this one right here you can check as many as you apply, and you can also write comments over here. And this is great for questions like putting in wages. For example, this could be per hour, this could be lump sum, and you can put the number in here. This right here is force ranking. So for example, you can list the top 4 features that you want, and you can also unclick them and reorder them as you want. And then here, this is a matrix choice. Um, and one really interesting thing, for example, is that you can actually do a question logic. And for example, I have one for analysis. If you click on analysis, it asks you a follow-up question of what software do you use. And unlike SurveyMonkey, you don't actually have to split it up in different pages. It uses a special type of script that will actually just automatically pop it up within the page. So, and also within the questions, you can also format it differently from SurveyMonkey, for example, with this data. Like this is a link right here. You can include images, and there's really a lot of flexibility in terms of the information that you have in your surveys. And then over here, so you can split it up across different pages. You can do large fill in the blanks and click submit. One really nice feature that SurveyMonkey has is that, for example, let's say, let's say I fill in half of this, but I really ran out of time and it's a long survey. You can do resume later, and you can basically write down your name, have a password, and a continued survey at a later point in time. So that's it for the front end portion of the survey, and now I'm going to show you how to actually make that survey in the back end. Alright, so now I'm going to show you the back end. So to get here, what you want to do is you want to get to datacenter.atwebpages.com/limesurvey/admin/ just hit this. And for your username, it's just going to be your first name, and in my case, I'm using the admin account. And for your password, you're going to use your last name. And for a language, you can just go ahead and either use default or English. So let me just kind of explain the layout first, and then we can get into the details of actually making a survey. So at first, it's a little bit intimidating because it's all icons and there's basically no text for the buttons. But if you hover over them, you can see the different features. So for example, this right here, you're looking at the default administration page. Here you can look at the users that are created, and you can create your own and also edit others if you have administrator access. Over here, you can create and edit user groups, and I've just created a few of them: administrators, interns, partners, and staff. And the whole idea of this is that you can give different groups different amount of permissions. For example, partners will only be able to see the surveys within, will be restricted to just their surveys. Over here, you can look at global settings. You don't have to worry about these stuff too much. Really, what you're going to be focusing on is this part right here, list surveys. So from here, you can look at a drop-down menu right here, and you can see what are the active surveys because it's under the subcategory active. And right now, we're actually going to go ahead and actually create our own survey. So the survey that I was showing you earlier, this is it right here, the sample survey experience with surveys. And we're actually going to just replicate it. I'm just going to show you step by step how I made that survey.